Imagine a world buried beneath a thick blanket of ice, a frozen frontier where secrets have been kept for tens of thousands of years. This is Siberia, a vast, unforgiving landscape that holds a history far more complex and ancient than we ever imagined. What if I told you that, long before the pyramids were built, long before the first cities rose in Mesopotamia, advanced societies might have thrived right here, in the heart of the Ice Age? Today, we're re-venturing into the icy depths of Siberia to uncover the astonishing evidence of lost cities and forgotten civilizations that could rewrite human history. For centuries, Siberia was seen as a desolate, uninhabited wasteland, a place of exile and emptiness. But modern archaeology, armed with new technology, is peeling back the layers of permafrost to reveal a startlingly different picture. We're not just talking about scattered groups of nomadic hunters. We're talking about sophisticated settlements, intricato, and technological innovations that defy our traditional timeline of human development. Let us start with a site that has sent shockwaves through the archaeological community. The Yana Rhinoceros Horn Site, or Yana RHS for short. Discovered in the remote Arctic, this site dates back an incredible 32,000 years. This wasn't just a temporary campsite. Archaeologists found the remains of dwellings, thousands of animal bones, and a treasure trove of artifacts, including exquisitely crafted ivory tools, beaded necklaces, and even the world's oldest known hunting weapons. These weren't primitive survivors. They were skilled artisans and strategic hunters who had mastered life in one of the planet's most extreme environments. They lived here for centuries, building a society at a time when much of the world was locked in ice. This discovery alone pushes back the timeline for human settlement in the Arctic by thousands of years. But the story gets even more fascinating. Let's travel south to a place called Malta, near Lake Baikal. Here, archaeologists unearthed a settlement from around 24,000 years ago. The people of Malta built sturdy semi-subterranean houses using massive mammoth bones for frames and reindeer antlers for roofing, all covered with animal skins. Inside these homes, they created a world of symbolic art. They carved incredible Venus figurines from mammoth ivory, not unlike those found thousands of miles away in Europe. They also carved intricate figures of birds and other animals. What's truly mind-boggling is the level of planning and social organization required to hunt mammoths, process their remains, and construct these complex dwellings. This suggests a settled, communal lifestyle, a far cry from the wandering hunter-gatherer stereotype. Could these be the Ice Age cities we're looking for? While they might not fit our modern definition with skyscrapers and paved streets, for their time, they were bustling centers of human activity, culture, and innovation. They were permanent or semi-permanent settlements where knowledge was passed down, communities were built, and art flourished. Now, let's consider the technology. The people of Ice Age Siberia were master tool makers. They developed microblade technology, tiny, razor-sharp stone flakes that could be set into bone or ivory handles to create incredibly efficient composite tools, like knives and spear points. This was the Swiss Army knife of the Paleolithic, a versatile and lightweight toolkit that gave them a significant advantage. This technology spread across Siberia and eventually across the Bering Land Bridge into the Americas, carried by the ancestors of the first Native Americans. The ingenuity on display is breathtaking. One of the most enigmatic discoveries is the Shagir idol. Found in a peat bog in the Ural Mountains, this colossal wooden sculpture stands over 9 feet tall. It's carved with geometric patterns and what appear to be human faces. The truly astonishing part, it's been dated to be around 12,100 years old. That makes it more than twice as old as the pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge. A monument of this scale implies a complex belief system and a society capable of organizing large-scale collaborative projects. It's the oldest known wooden sculpture in the world, a silent wooden sentinel from a lost world, hinting at rituals and myths we can only dream of. So, why did these flourishing societies vanish? The answer lies in the dramatic climate shift at the end of the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago. As the glaciers retreated and temperatures rose, the entire ecosystem changed. The vast, cold grasslands, known as the Mammoth Steppe, disappeared, replaced by dense forests, the giant herbivores. These people relied on mammoths, woolly rhinos, and giant bison, went extinct. The world these societies had mastered for millennia literally melted away from beneath their feet. They were forced to adapt, to change their way of life, or to move on. Their large settlements broke apart, their history scattered to the winds, and eventually buried by time and ice. But their legacy didn't completely disappear. Genetic studies have shown that these ancient North Siberians are the ancestors of many modern populations, including the people who first migrated into the Americas. Their bloodlines, their technologies, and perhaps even echoes of their stories survived. They weren't a dead end. They were a foundational chapter in the human story. What we're seeing in Siberia is a paradigm shift. The frozen earth is like a time capsule, preserving organic materials, wood, bone, and ivory that would have rotted away anywhere else. As the permafrost continues to thaw due to climate change, we are in a race against time. New sites are being revealed, but they are also at risk of being destroyed forever once exposed. Each new discovery, from a tiny carved bead to the foundations of a mammoth-bone house, adds another piece to this incredible puzzle. The story of Ice Age Siberia is no longer one of emptiness, but one of resilience, ingenuity, and deep, profound history. It teaches us that civilization isn't a single story that began in the Fertile Crescent, but a rich, diverse tapestry woven by different peoples in different parts of the world, all adapting and innovating in extraordinary ways. These weren't just lost tribes. They were the pioneers of the frozen frontier, the builders of the first Ice Age cities. Their world may be gone, but their secrets are finally coming to light, challenging everything we thought we knew about our own past. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into Siberia's deep past. What do you think is the most incredible discovery? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the mysteries of history. See you next time.